It's early in the morning, maybe too early, but the nerves from the hunt keep me from sleeping the night before. It's been happening to me since I was a child, and the day it stops happening will mean I'm no longer alive, at least in spirit. I'm in northern Spain, and I've come here to try hunting European quail. But first, I have to get in my car and drive to the hunting area. It's a long road, but it's exciting because you don't know what the day will bring, but right now, you think it's going to be a fantastic day. My name is Gorka Serbal, and I'm passionate about quail hunting. I hunt with small calibers like 28 and 20. Today I brought my 20 gauge over and under shotgun, but neither it nor I will be the stars of this video. The real stars will be my 3 English setters and the quails, if we manage to find them. It's September. Today is the last day of quail hunting season, and I think it may be the last day of my life that I hunt quail with my dogs, the ones who have accompanied me for 11 years of our lives. I want to enjoy this day with them, to remember it all my life when they're gone. If, as I suppose, you've never hunted quail, you'll have many questions, but don't worry, I hope to answer them all throughout this video. The first might be where to look for them. Well, that's why we have a saying in Spain. First thing in the morning, look for them everywhere. And when you've looked at the best and worst places, look back where you were because you're sure to have missed them. These words clearly reflect the difficulty of hunting this bird, which is small, has very little smell, is very well camouflaged, and runs very quickly through the grass. It's not a hunt for young dogs. Only veterans find them. I have some strange personal rules, you could say, when I hunt quail. Since my dogs are pointing dogs, I only shoot quail that have worked well and made the point. If they run over them or they come out on their own, I don't shoot. It's not that it's forbidden, it's just my way of understanding hunting this wonderful bird with English setters. I feel that this way I respect them and honor their hunting. This way of understanding hunting with a pointing dog, which prioritizes the flexibility of the dog's work rather than capturing as many quails as possible, I believe makes us all better. And the reward is being able to contemplate images as beautiful as these, and knowing how to appreciate them and not forget them. Afterwards, shooting the game or missing it takes a back seat. The quail is preyed upon by birds of prey, foxes, wild boars, and wild cats, which means it must be extremely intelligent to escape them. One of its most successful strategies is to run in one direction and then zigzag back to the starting point, sometimes even passing through the legs of dogs that remain motionless, pointing, trying to guess where the smell is coming from. It's a strategy that usually works out well, but not this time. Now that we've managed to catch two, and if we catch more throughout the video, you'll learn a little more about this fantastic species. I'm going to explain the subtle difference between the male and the female. On the left, you can see a male, and on the right, a female. Do you see the differences? It's difficult, I know. It has nothing to do with size or color. Okay, I'll help you. Look at the breast feathers. The female has them full of dark spots, while the male has them completely smooth, with hardly any spots or specks. In 2025, I conducted a survey among Spanish hunters, showing them photos of quail. Only half of them were able to differentiate males from females, so perhaps from now on, you'll know more about quail than many European quail hunters. Congratulations! There are some truly unusual situations in quail hunting. For example, although two of my setters are pointing, the quail that comes out is scared away by the third, who isn't, so I decide not to shoot. In the end, the quail the first dogs were putting out was probably the same one the other dogs scared away. I was definitely wrong and should have shot, but this won't keep me awake at night. One more, one less, I don't care. Watching the dogs work and enjoy this day of hunting already makes me happy. It's important to know how to read your dogs. Yes, read them. Their gestures tell you a lot about what's going to happen in the event we're experiencing. One of them detects a hint, and the other two respect the sign even if they're not smelling it. They all wait for me to arrive. When they know I'm there, they try to flush the bird away, but it refuses to leave. This tells me it's a very young bird that relies more on its camouflage and running than on its flight. An adult bird would have run a few meters away from the dogs and then quickly taken off. When the young bird decides to come out, I realize it's an immature bird and decide not to shoot. It's rare to find such young birds at this time of year, but in this case, it is. The dogs' points follow one another without scaring off any more quail. It's not easy. At this point in the hunting season, they're already quite good at eluding the dogs. They're old and wise. No wonder we affectionately call them the fairies of the fields, due to their small size and elusive behavior. This sequence clearly shows the difficulty of hunting these small animals. Notice where the first dog makes the point and how quickly the dog that was furthest away manages to lock on to them. In a few seconds, they traveled more than 30 meters. Male or female, do you dare to guess it? Very good, is a male. It's a disconcerting bird. It can hold up well until you arrive, or it can be long in the air just seconds after the dog points it out. That's why you always have to be prepared and very alert to the dogs, who, as an added difficulty, besides their age, are hunting at temperatures over 25 degrees Celsius, about 77 degrees Fahrenheit, in completely dry and dusty terrain. That's why every quail, every little fairy of the fields, is worth more, has more merit than any other species you can hunt with your pointing dog. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give it at least a like. I hope it entertained you and that you learn a little more about this unknown bird and its hunting. See you soon if you like.